Hello, it's Bill Foster, the founder and executive director of Habitat for Missions. I have for years believed that generosity inspires generosity. I've experienced it this month in that I was contacted by a widow a couple of weeks ago indicating that she wanted to make a donation to the Habitat for Missions Legacy Fund. And so I made arrangements to meet with her. Now, as an organization, we have a responsibility, particularly with our older citizens, not to accept gifts that they cannot afford. And so when she announced to me that she wanted to give us her government stimulus check, I had to ask the question, can you afford this? Her response was she began to tear up. She said, when my children were young, I couldn't afford to give, but I can now. I want to give you this money because I don't need it. I can't tell you how that impacted me. I got to thinking about my own stimulus check. I'd already spent the money in my head, even though I hadn't received it as of yet. But I got to thinking to myself, do I really need those things that I had talked about buying? And really was convicted by the Holy Spirit that no, it wasn't something that I should be using for myself, but it was something I should be donating also to the Legacy Fund. Now, for those of you that aren't informed, the Legacy Fund is monies that have been donated specifically to help Habitat for Missions buy properties and then prepare them for sale. Once the house is sold, those monies go back into the Legacy Fund, and so they're used over and over and over again. And historically, it has generated between 25 and 31% on each project that the money gets invested in. That's where that money's going from this widow and from my family. Well, generosity inspires generosity. We had another family contact us and say, listen, we want to donate also to the Legacy Fund, but we want to challenge others to also give. They offered to donate up to $25,000, matching any gift that was given during the month of April. And so that stimulus check and the money that was donated from the widow and money that has already come in is being doubled. And so that approximately $6,500 that's been offered is now up to, what, $13,000, and will continue to go up until that $25,000 is matched. But anyway, I'm challenging you to be inspired by others' generosity. Together, I believe that we can raise $100,000 for the Legacy Fund. Those funds, like I said, will be used to develop properties, to purchase them and develop them, and then 90% of the profit from each one of those sales will be donated to missions, missionary support or mission projects. Projects like the trade school that we're building in Uganda this year. Projects like the Little Lighthouse in Siliguri, India, a school for girls that are at risk, and provides them not only with an education but a safe place. Money like for the support of Beyond the Storm, a wonderful disaster relief organization here in Florida that are busier than ever because of the dramatic changes in our weather patterns. This is what we have an opportunity to do, and I would challenge you to join us in giving this month and seeing how God can use it for His glory. Thank you for considering making a donation. All you got to do is go to our website. You can get the address of our CFO. It's Gary Crandall, 220 North Douglas Street, Brunson, Michigan, 49028. You can see the address, and we'll keep you posted as others join this Legacy Fund Challenge in the month of April.